Hi guys, I hope you're well. It's Nathan here from St Mary's Church in Fetcham, and welcome to this video. Okay, so a 30-second challenge. Esther's thought of a challenge for me to do. She hasn't told me it yet, but Esther's going to tell me now.
Okay, so you need to say the alphabet backwards whilst patting your head and rubbing your tummy as many times as you possibly can. Which might not
30
be
seconds.
Once. Yes.
I can pat my head and rub my tummy, but I can't do the alphabet the right way most of the days anyway.
Okay, you ready?
Should I admit that? Don't know.
You are?
Okay.
Get set, go.
Z, Y, X, W, T, S, R, R, S, T, S, T, R.
You missed them out. You missed them out.
U, W, U,
Something that...
V, Z, Y, W, X, Y, W, Z, Y, I can't do this, is so hard. Z, Y,
Time.
double,
Oh no. That's the timer. Okay.
that was really hard, wasn't it?
You did pretty well actually.
It'd be interesting to see. I wonder, I won't ask you to do it, but if anyone thinks they can do better than that, please send in a video and would love to see it.
Let's say just even getting through it would be a
Even getting through it in an hour. Give me an hour and I think we would be there. Anyway, thank you Esther for my 30-second challenge. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give it a go and see how long it takes you. Connecting with God is probably life's biggest and best and most purposeful thing you can do. This is the God who knows us inside and out, who loves us, who forgives us, who's made a way for us to know Him through Jesus' death and resurrection, and it's through connecting with Him that we find a fullness of life. And the best thing is that God wants us to know Him and wants a relationship with us. And there are many different ways that we can connect with God. And in these videos I want to explore those different ways, and hopefully some of those ways you'll find really helpful. One of the ways that we can connect with God is in the quiet. And practically this may look like taking some time out to read the Bible, or to pray, or to read a book, or to journal, or just being still before Him. And it is quite hard finding a moment of quiet in the day sometimes, but whether that's finding space early in the morning, or maybe late at night before bed, or even at lunchtime, just finding a space or a moment to be in the quiet can be a really helpful thing. I personally find it really helpful at the beginning or the end of the day to take some time, make a cup of coffee, find a comfy spot, maybe even with a view out of a window, and sit and read through a daily devotional book, a small passage from the Bible, and maybe some journaling. And then also, if I've got extra time and the concentration, to sit and be still before God, resting in Him. And I don't manage to do it all the time, and it's not always as long as I would like it to be, but it's a moment that I really value. It's a time of recentering, reflecting on the day, putting God first, and giving God our worries and concerns. The book of Psalms in the Bible is a great collection and a great insight into a relationship with God. It features lots of different prayers and songs which have been written to God out of a relationship with Him. And it's a great insight into these moments of quiet. And here are some verses which talk about those moments of quiet with God in the Psalms. And spending time in the quiet with God is a great way to grow our faith and to grow in our relationship with Him. And sometimes it isn't always easy to have a moment of quiet in the day to spend with God, but this is just one of the ways that we can connect with God. And some people may find this easier than others. If you're an extrovert, you may find spending time in the quiet on your own a bit harder. But then if you're an introvert, actually maybe you will find this a really helpful way of connecting with God. And the good thing is that there's not just one way of connecting with God. There are many different ways, which hopefully we'll explore in other videos later on. So hopefully if this is a helpful way, then please give it a go. And in terms of reading the Bible and praying and journaling, these things don't actually have to be done in the quiet. We can listen to music or have noise around, but I think the key thing is it's about being still before Him, and it's about quieting our hearts before Him, not necessarily having to be in a quiet space, but that's a great way as well. So hopefully that's been helpful.